Now here's your first practice session, okay? In this session, we will be practicing steady air and steady beat. I will quickly explain these concepts and then we'll get right into it. You can follow along with me. When I say steady air, I mean that I'm going to take a deep breath of air in, and when I expel that air, it is going to be continuous and there's not going to be any breaks in the sound, and the air won't move fast or slow or get louder and soft. What I'm looking for is represented by this line, one steady stream of air. So listen to me while you practice along and try to follow along and get that sound nice and steady. What I mean by steady beat is we are going to use a metronome, which is just this device on my phone, which keeps a steady beat for us. You can look this up on YouTube or Google. We're going to tap our foot along to that metronome, and in our head, we are going to think 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if I ask us to play a 4-beat long tone, we will think 1, 2, 3, 4, off. And what we're going to do there is we're going to start our air, watch this, we're going to start our air or our sound on beat 1, and we're going to end our air on off. Okay? Now, I might ask you to play a 4-beat tone. That way you'll start on 1 and you'll end on off. And we'll just think 1, 2, 3, 4 off. I might ask you to do an 8-beat tone, which just means in that situation, once we get to 4, we go back to 1, and then we do it once more and we end on off. Same with 12, right? If I ask you to do a 12-beat tone, we'll count to 4 3 times, and then we'll end on off. That all being said, the idea here is you follow along with this practice session, and that's it. You've done your work for the day, and you can retire your instrument until the next day's practice session. All right, so we're going to hold a note first for 4 beats. We're going to do that 4 times. The second round, we're going to do 8 beats. The third round, we're going to do 12. We're going to do this process twice, first with just the head joint, then with the full flute put together, okay? Just get a feel for how these different things feel, okay? Now, the one thing is, with all the other instruments, I'm putting my metronome at 80 beats per minute. I'm going to bump us up to about, let's say, 115, because we have to use a lot more air than the rest of those instruments, because a lot of it's just getting lost to the world. It's not going straight into the instrument. So you might find that I struggle to get that 12-beat note, all right? What I ask is that you just make sure you're counting in your head and making sure you get to that last off, regardless of whether you can hold it the whole time. All right, here we go. Here's the metronome. Let's do this process. Round 1, 4 beats. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready. Notice I can follow along with my finger here. 1, 2, ready. Good. I'm going to do 2 more. 1, 2, ready. Good. 1 more. 1, 2, ready. Great. I'm moving on to the second round, which is 8 beats. We're going to take that full breath of air and concentrate that air stream, okay? Here we go. 8 beats, 4 times. 1, 2, ready. Good. We're going to do that 3 more times. Here we go. 1, 2, ready. Good. 1, 2, ready. One more for 8 beats. 1, 2, ready. Great. Okay, now, if you're like me, you might need to take a quick break, take a few deep breaths, because we lose a lot of air playing this flute. If you feel lightheaded, that's natural. You will get used to the feeling, all right? Just, you might take a seat, you might take a little rest for a second. I'm going to move on to 12 beats. Let's see if I can do this here. Ready? 4 times, right? 12 beats. First time. 1, 2, ready. And I can just barely get that 12 beats, trust me, okay? So if you can't get it, that's fine. Here we go, I'll do it again. 1, 2, ready. You can hear me running out of spunk there. Let's see if I can do it 2 more times here. 1, 2, ready. One more. Here we go. 1, 2, ready. Oh gosh, I'm going to take a quick break and then we'll go to the full flute. Great. After a quick rest, I've just put the head joint into the flute. All right. Remember, if you are unsure how to set this thing up, I've got a video for that too, and you can go back and look at that. For now, we are not holding the flute like we normally would, which would look like this, all right? That'll be in a later video. What I'll do for now is I just want you to hold it like you have been, and you're gonna make sure that you feel the weight of that thing pressing in your lip to get this sound. Now, it's a lower sound because we've lengthened the instrument. So let's do the same process. Here's my metronome. Let's see if I can get all 3 in here. Here's 4 beats, and I'm gonna do this 4 times. Ready? Oh, by the way, I'm not pointing along anymore. It's up to you to count in your head. So I challenge you to think, can I start and end at the same time as Mr. Wiley? Here we go, let's try it. 1, 2, ready? Oh, I need to fix my sound. Let's try that again. 1, 2, ready? That's better. 1, 2, ready? Great. Again. 1, 2, ready? Fantastic. I'm going to move on to 8 beats, 4 times in a row now. Here we go. Here's the first time. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready? Again. 1, 2, ready? Two more times for 8 beats. 1, 2, ready? Great. One more time. 1, 2, ready? Great. Now what we'll do is we'll go to the third round, 12 beats. Again, can't quite get there yet. Just make sure you're counting in your head, all right? Here we go. 12 beats. 1, 2, ready? And I'll say I'm finding that when I get to 12 beats, I know I'm really thinking about keeping that airstream nice and steady and a laser beam, okay? I'll do that again 3 more times. 1, 2, ready? Good. 2 more times. 1, 2, ready? Whew, I almost ran out of spunk there. Let's do 1 more. 1, 2, ready? Fantastic. I think you're going to find after practicing that for a while, you're going to have lungs of steel, okay? So keep at it. Practice this once a day until you feel comfortable with it. And I'll have more videos coming that will expand on these ideas. So have fun with it. Happy practicing. As always, you know where to find me. Thank you.